Something very unusual happened at Stray Kids' concert, and almost nobody noticed it at first. While tens of thousands of fans were completely focused on the explosive opening performance, a few audience members quietly turned their phones away from the stage, and at first, nobody thought much about it. But only a few minutes later, those short videos began spreading across social media at an unbelievable speed. People replayed them once, then twice, then dozens of times. One question suddenly appeared everywhere. Was that really BTS Jungkook? Before anyone could answer, another clip surfaced. This time, fans believed they had spotted BLACKPINK's Lisa. Within hours, what started as an ordinary concert transformed into one of the biggest discussions in the K-pop world. Were two of the biggest global superstars really attending the same event? Were they actually sitting near each other? Or had millions of fans simply connected separate moments into one enormous viral story? Stay with us until the very end, because once we put every piece together, you'll understand why this single night captured the attention of fans. To understand why everyone became so excited, we first need to go back to the beginning. For months, Stray Kids' Seoul concert had been one of the most anticipated events of the year. Fans traveled from different countries. Hotels around the venue quickly filled up. Light sticks illuminated the arena long before the music even started. Everyone expected an unforgettable performance. What nobody expected was that the audience itself would become almost as famous as the performers on stage. One thing many international fans may not realize is that celebrity guests attending concerts in South Korea is actually very common. Idols support other idols. Actors attend concerts. Producers, singers, entertainers, and industry professionals quietly take their seats in VIP sections without any public announcement. Sometimes fans notice, sometimes they don't. But every now and then, one unexpected appearance changes everything. According to numerous fan-recorded videos circulating online, many attendees believed they recognized Jungkook entering the venue. Soon after, separate videos began appearing that many fans believed showed Lisa attending the same concert. Almost immediately, hashtags containing both of their names began climbing social media trends. Suddenly, the conversation was no longer only about Stray Kids' incredible performance. Everyone wanted to know the same thing. Were Jungkook and Lisa actually there together? Within minutes, fan communities around the world started doing what they do best: investigating. People compared camera angles. They zoomed into blurry screenshots. They analyzed the venue layout. Some fans translated Korean posts into English. Others compared timestamps from different videos. Every new upload seemed to reveal another small clue. But strangely, the more footage appeared, the less certain everyone became. Some viewers were convinced both artists had been sitting close to one another. Others argued that different camera angles made it impossible to confirm exactly where everyone was seated. Every new video sparked another debate. Every screenshot created another theory. And before long, millions of people were trying to solve the same mystery together. This is exactly what makes modern K-pop so fascinating. Unlike traditional celebrity news that comes directly from official announcements, today's biggest stories often begin with nothing more than a fan holding a smartphone inside a crowded arena. One short clip becomes 10. 10 clips become 100. Before anyone realizes what's happening, the entire internet is talking about it. However, this is also where we need to separate confirmed information from online speculation. As of now, there has been no official statement confirming that Jungkook and Lisa attended the concert together or interacted personally during the event. Most discussions circulating online are based on fan-recorded videos, audience observations, and social media posts rather than official confirmation. And that's an important detail, because sometimes what the internet believes and what can actually be confirmed are not always the same thing. Yet despite that uncertainty, the curiosity only continued growing. Why? Because both Jungkook and Lisa have become much more than successful K-pop idols. They are global cultural icons. Whenever Jungkook makes a public appearance, millions of fans immediately begin following every update. The same is true for Lisa. Whether it's music, fashion, international events, or public appearances, her name instantly becomes one of the most searched topics online. It was almost inevitable that fans would begin asking questions. But here's where the story becomes even more interesting. Because while everyone was focused on the possibility of Jungkook and Lisa being, very few people were paying attention to another detail that may explain why so many celebrities decided to attend that particular night. But what was that reason? The answer actually has less to do with Jungkook or Lisa, and much more to do with Stray Kids themselves. Over the past few years, Stray Kids have earned enormous respect throughout the Korean entertainment industry. Their concerts have become more than just performances. They have become gathering places where artists, actors, producers, and industry professionals quietly come together to support one another. For celebrities, attending a concert like this isn't unusual. In fact, it's often considered a sign of mutual respect. That explains why fans have become accustomed to spotting familiar faces in the audience during major K-pop events. But this time, the attention wasn't focused on the stage. It was focused on the audience. As more videos continued appearing online, fan communities worked almost like professional investigators. One fan discovered a new camera angle. Another compared the lighting inside the arena. Someone else matched timestamps from different recordings. Piece by piece, the internet tried to rebuild the entire evening. It was fascinating to watch. Not because there was dramatic evidence, but because millions of people were working together toward the same goal. Everyone wanted to know exactly what had happened. And perhaps more importantly, everyone wanted to know whether the viral claims were actually true. Some viewers believed the available footage suggested that Jungkook and Lisa were seated close to each other. Others argued there simply wasn't enough clear evidence to reach that conclusion. Without an official seating chart or confirmation from those involved, many questions remain unanswered. That's why it's important to separate what can actually be observed from what has simply been assumed online. This distinction matters more than ever in today's social media era. A 5-second clip can reach millions of people before anyone has time to verify where it came from. A blurry screenshot can become tomorrow's headline. A single fan theory can spread across the internet within hours. Sometimes those theories eventually prove correct. Sometimes they don't. And that's exactly why responsible reporting matters. Still, none of that stopped the excitement. If anything, the uncertainty made people even more curious. Because human nature has always been fascinated by mystery. The more they search for answers. And perhaps that's exactly why this story became one of the hottest topics in K-pop this week. Not because anyone confirmed something extraordinary, but because millions of fans experienced the same mystery together.